All right, I'm back.
I see you gather before me.
Were you able to get your ship?
Hungry, terrified.
Sorry,
clutching
your
base
timing
to
is
your
so
breast.
bad.
Why? What happened?
So fucking bad.
What happened?
Laid siege to every
I've been sitting in my hangar, unable to claim any ship, and unable to call in any ship. So I finally said, okay, I'm gonna go back to the airport. I don't know, I'm gonna try to call in my other ship. Get a small hangar, whatever.
Triss could not help.
I get in the fucking elevator. Boom, I'm just free falling. This happened literally 30 seconds ago.
Well, this is why you don't just run into a fucking elevator without letting it open and sit there.
No. The elevator was there. It wasn't a void. But
Sounds like
my only options were suicide or to leave the server. So here we are, once again, rolling the dice.
roll that dice.
mustn't think like that.
Swords? Why? Not safe around here.
You'll squirt your kidneys!
What grace, what style.
I think the server's dying for me. The MC's running in place, and I can't interact with the consoles. There you go, caught up. I see you.
Alright. Back in the bed. Gotta make the run, and then hopefully the ship will spawn this time.
Pause.
You wanted to start heading that way.
Oh, hear about the notice, perchance?
That's a roll of the dice.
Going up.
Not just
If my ship
some
doesn't spawn, I
voyage,
have to wait for you to
cross
give
the
me a ride.
sea.
If my ship does spawn, then
When
you're
I
gonna
got
have to
pressed
travel
into the
back.
infantry in
Alright, wait
1242,
here, just let me...
I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either, a black one, the rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps, but they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
No discounts, no credit.
Hey there, handsome.
Run, Roach.
Got a problem. Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
Hey, ya.
You a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Okay, it says my vehicle's been delivered. That's progress.
And you fix it for me.
No. Said I'd come to the wrong place. But he sells dumplings now.
Jonas swore it was Hattori's handiwork. And with a warranty.
What?
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Okay.
It work?
Well, my ship's here. But my medevac
Tasty.
Umbra, whatever the fuck it's called,
Glad
is
to hear
also
it.
here.
Anything
Although
else
I
can do for
had
you?
claimed the
Looking for a
call
good
it the
swordsmith.
ambulance. I had claimed the ambulance. It
Three
was one of a
swords on your
drastic
back.
attempts to
Good
try
one.
to get my ship back
But
the
all
first
justice.
time. But there's still one of those ambulances
Really?
here. So
It's
I'm just gonna
dumplings.
get on it, drive it
I
into
must
my
make
ship.
a living.
It says it's private
But I miss
property.
the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that
So, if I stay on it,
Van Horn.
Risk persecution.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't
But
greet
it's
a
in my
witcher
hangar
with
here at
dumplings.
Lorville.
Come, let me show you something.
Just gonna leave it.
Yeah, that's probably the best choice of action.
My first thought
Quite a
was
collection.
destroy it, but
Premium
I
quality,
don't
too.
plan on coming
Thank
here
you.
that often.
I've kept these as mementos.
Shame about all the stuff I had in my ship, though. All the time I spent
Damn
loading up
shame you don't make
chairs.
them anymore. I'd gladly replace
What
what
can
I
I
have
do?
with this kind of steel.
Not buy
Someone with your
furniture in such a
skills.
jank ass
Why
game.
the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you.
Oh.
The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling
No, I
Novigrad's smithing
didn't even
market?
check the guns
Not
on my ship,
officially,
but
though.
based off the
All
numbers,
supplies go through Ernst Van Horn.
I'm guessing
And
it
they
didn't
say he
save
plays
shit.
cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
I should probably check that before I leave this place. See if those guns
Tried
are still in
negotiating,
inventory here.
making a deal.
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Cool. Cool. So I flushed 200,000 credits down the toilet.
How? Oh,
Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would I do that? That's a good question, Patrick. I just don't have an answer for you.
what'd you spend it on?
Spent it on the weapons for the ship, and they didn't save. The rest of the stuff saved from when I upgraded to Area 18. But the weapons, nope.
You scared?
Nope.
Hey, you seen any broad Philly?
Open up.
We'll get that money back. Let's go. Alright, so I'm in my hangar. Are you going to head over here?
Yes.
I'll be right back. Just gonna set myself over here for a minute.
What are you offering? See you.
Watch it, Tram. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Behave with your blasphemous kobolds. Novigrad is a state of mind.
Who kisses your ass today? I've had enough of living. Slapping new race teaks you're a bigger rat picker than
I'll never come back, you stinking scadges.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
Never.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Stop walking into his soul!
That reminds me of a taste of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe you could explain what the hell's going on. Not just well returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors. And the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto. The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenhove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
What was it happened to Foltest again?
Lice it, you mangy dwarf.
Save me. The eternal flame will burn away our sins.
Julia, and you agree.
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Take this coin and leave.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women...
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, scrolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean,
Well, that's
tell him
Okay,
he's a
I'm back.
two-faced snake, but it would be nice if you dropped by.
Now the black ones will
big
go
beer
after
glass.
the pirates.
Josh, just play. I'm gonna try to reconnect yet again.
What?
Just do a mission or so.
No. What do you mean? What happened to you? What did you do?
I was waiting long enough for where I came back. There's a black screen.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me. Greetings. Come to...
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
So long.
It's getting cold.
I'm warning you.
Awful pale you are.
Oh! Ooh!
Wasn't me.
Don't do anything stupid.
Slapping new rice ticks. You're a bigger rat picker than me.
Cheated me. Band of thieves. Well, well.
Best deal around. One for the price of two.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit.
To leave this city somehow.
That's it. I'm done. I can't do this lady. I can't do it anymore.
Oh, this one's not taking over.
Oh my god.
Are you a wizard? You know how to disembowel them.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
so strange.
Ah,
Another drifter in from Temeria.
I need a belt set with silver studs. I'll have it for you next week. I was here last
Your reputation precedes
You
you,
also
Geralt.
told me to come next week. Exactly. Next week. But this week is the next week of which you spoke last week.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the Chestnut or the Bay?
The Chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the Bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, Win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I'd rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well. I shan't insist. The attractive one, that's Molly. Speak to her. The Baroness and I will place our wages. You can then ride back to Novigrad with us if you wish.
Sick of it all.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Ah, Geralt, there you are.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Just this morning, my Ritter came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house. You're
Mate,
greater
it's
than
shit,
the
you
imagination
stupid
of a
tramp.
drunk troubadour. She never lies about serious matters. Some storekeeper told her the corpses were
Watch
shredded.
it,
A storekeeper. Another trustworthy source. Everyone in Novigrad.
Don't be shy now. Look.
How do you get a hold of... Strange they did...
Why wouldn't they?
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew? You could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Aramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have. Farewell. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. I asked Tristan.
An abomination.
Faster. Come on, Roach.
Oh, you don't mean to.
Oh!
A mind's like war. Never know when you're done for.
Hail, good fellow. Should be keen on helping.
Jesus Christ! Look at the beepers.
Wanted. cradle used. Need a wit.
Any big? If you didn't.
Why do they call you the White?
Okay, I've returned.
Wow, welcome back.
Josh is not having a fun time.
Have you given up?
I gave up for today.
Okay, you want to play something else?
Not right now. Now it's dinner time.
Let's go.
About the time that you said that, like, oh, Josh, just, play whatever, like, a server error occurred. So I waited out 20, 30 minutes. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. We got out of the server error. I had the same thing with the fucking calling in the ship.
Like I said, they need a fucking weekly restart. I think that iron out a lot of stuff. It just seems like it gets progressively worse when they have the server built like this.
I don't know.
What do you want?
Maybe it is progressively gotten worse, or maybe it was always just as bad. It's hard to say.
What's
It hasn't been out that
matter?
I keep
What,
me
it's
out of
been like a
business.
week, 2 weeks?
Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end.
So I have
was
something I want to
attacked.
ask you. Do you want to be a dwarf?
Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's
Sorry?
skull.
Do you want to be a
Well,
dwarf?
the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you
I
want
don't know how
already.
to answer that
and
question,
Be
Corey.
brief.
Thief ran off with my documents.
My proposal is,
Very
being that we can't play
important
Star
documents.
Citizen, would you want to try that
Need
Lord of the
you to
Rings
get
game?
it back for me.
Oh,
It'll cost you.
maybe.
know.
Fine.
But again, dinner time. It's
Ah,
coming
no,
up. I'll be
I
right
was
back.
thinking in the future here.
I'm out ideas if this don't work.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have the game. Oh, speaking in the future means nothing.
We'll talk when you get back.
Yeah. We'll talk.
Watch where you step. I attracted a woman once, long ago. Who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Washed your hair lately?
Nilfgaard, of course. Those the one.
Free ball.
I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck.
We crossed the
Driving
Yarra,
it
we will
slippery
cross the
bugger,
Pontar
as quick
as
as a
well.
tomcat. What do you want?
Hmm?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Cross the Yara, we will cross the Pontar as well. A deserter from the Squire tent.
Wonderful.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Artra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The var Artras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss. Hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth. Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Oh. Bop. Okay.
Incredibly. But we
Take
will
it off.
discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Sorry, I heard you say something. I don't know if you were.
But you had some sort of
Said you were taking off. I was watching a video.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between
Gotcha.
us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
You're my new wood. Well fought.
I'm not actually your sword.
Really?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have
The garden? Yeah, so what was it you...
Came to
Rhetoric to you.
mean he wasn't?
If you call him Chase... See,